Hello, and welcome to Drugs 101. My name's Taylor Arias.
And my name's Reineking.
Today we'll be cracking down on drugs, including
depressants, stimulants, and hallucinogens.
Let's talk about depressants first.
Sounds good.
Depressants are chemicals that slow down the behavior and cognitive process, so much like alcohol. Alcohol is a beverage that, alcohol!
Did someone say alcohol?
Alright. Our first guest just arrived.
Would you like
Her name is Yolanda Perez, and she will be talking to us about these certain depressants that she takes. So we're just talking about alcohol. Alcohol. Would you like to tell us the feeling that you get from alcohol?
Alcohol gives me this rush. It's just...
You know the overdose effects?
Overdose?
Disorientation, loss of consciousness, death at a highly extreme blood alcohol level.
Do you know how much alcohol do you drink a day?
Lots.
It is extremely high physical and psychological dependence, and there's all kinds of withdrawal symptoms.
Never had a problem.
Do you take any other drugs, Yolanda?
What do you got there?
what were you saying?
Yolanda, you can't take that on national TV.
No, this is no.
I apologize. Tranquilizers.
Why?
Why do you take
What
those?
is this?
They reduce my stress and tension. I mean, I have to look nice on TV.
Clammy skin, dilated pupils, weakened rapid pulse, coma, and possible death. That's what you want? Death.
You want to die from these tranquilizers?
You might as well just dig my grave already.
Oh. Well, did you know tranquilizers such as Valium create low to moderate physical dependence, and they also come with withdrawal symptoms.
I like blue.
Are you on any other drugs, Yolanda?
Alright.
Yolanda! Look, Yolanda, you can't, no. Okay. What?
Okay.
That's not good for you.
These are tasty.
Opiates?
No,
I'll take a
Opiates?
chug of that.
Opiates?
Why
No.
do you take those, Yolanda?
You can't take opiates and alcohol.
Again, they just give me a rush and no impairments, and I'm just God on top of the world.
And they also give you slow, shallow breathing, clammy skin, nausea, vomiting, pinpoint pupils,
I have nice skin.
coma, and possible death.
They
Again.
also have a high tolerance, and they have physical and psychological
Don't care.
dependence
I'm gonna go
with
party
severe
with some people
withdrawal
who
symptoms.
want my booze.
Thank you, Yolanda. Hopefully you get better.
I'm coming, Marcus!
People like Yolanda are on high risky drugs, which should not be taken by students.
anyone.
By anyone, especially students that are going to be watching this video.
Because if you overdose, you're gonna die.
You're
gonna die.
So next we're going to talk about stimulants. Stimulants are drugs that include cocaine, and they stimulate the sympathetic nervous system and produce feelings of optimism and boundless energy. So they give you really hyped up and,
And all of a
jittery
sudden, you're just out if you don't take enough.
and all of a sudden you just done.
Cocaine, caffeine, nicotine, all kinds of cigarettes. If you drink too much, you snort your cocaine. That's just not a good
Whatever you
idea.
take it. Yeah. So our next guest, he's actually here. His name is Bob. Bob, please.
Bob will be
come.
speaking to us about stimulants.
What's up, homies?
Bob.
Bob,
Oh,
what have you
did
brought with
did you bring
did you bring something?
Just my everyday necessities.
What's
My
that?
cocaine.
What?
cocaine?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, can we see that
Stuff's
outside?
expensive.
Okay.
Be careful.
What else did
Okay.
you bring?
Well, did you bring anything
My
else?
everyday cigs.
Oh, yeah. See, these are bad for you. They're going to give you lung cancer. You drink caffeine too?
Caffeine for days.
You shouldn't, one a day, maybe, without any of those.
What does this do for you? Why do you have so many of these drugs?
I drink lots of caffeine. If I don't snort cocaine, my day's just bad. It makes me feel excited and important.
You know the effects of overdose? About all cocaine, caffeine, nicotine, all of them?
Well, my homie Yolanda said you guys talk about overdose. You know.
They give you hallucinations for cocaine, specifically. With chronic high doses, paranormal delusions and convulsions and death. And that's just for cocaine. For caffeine and nicotine, restlessness, insomnia, rambling thoughts, heart, problems, possible circulatory failure, and for nicotine especially, increased blood pressure.
Yeah. And your tolerance, especially for caffeine, you get physical and psychological dependence, and without caffeine, you just feel depressed all the time. Oh, you can't have that back.
Oh,
I
okay.
paid good money for this.
Thank you for
Thank you, Bob, so much for helping
can
us
someone
out.
call 911?
Yeah, can someone call the police?
Thank you.
Yolanda,
Thank
wait
you.
up!
Okay.
Okay. So,
Finally, we will be speaking about hallucinogens.
hallucinogens are any of the number of drugs, such as LSD and other drugs, that distort visual and auditory perception. And, excuse me, I had a cough. So we have another guest speaker coming, and he
His name is Cody.
it's Cody.
And he should be here. I mean, his time is a little off because he's probably on these hallucinogens, so we are not really sure where he's. Oh, look who's here!
Cody,
sit
down.
Sit, have a seat.
Okay.
Okay. So, Cody, I've heard you've taken some of these medication. Do you know what is LSD? Can you tell us what it does to you?
Weed.
Oh, we're gonna talk about LSD.
We're actually talking about LSD
first.
Oh. It's nice.
Oh.
Oh, it allows me to lose contact with reality.
Makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
It actually has psychotic reactions.
Who are you?
I'm Taylor Arias, and this is Lauren
This-
Reineking.
We're here. We're
Why am I
interviewing
here?
You are getting interviewed for drugs.
Yeah. Did you know there's actually no physical dependence because it is unknown for LSD, but it's really bad for you.
Is my hair look okay?
Yeah.
Moving on to cannabis, also known as marijuana, Mary Jane, and that good old weed.
Yeah.
So we see you actually have an actual marijuana plant
With you. What do
With
you
you.
do with what?
I grow them.
You
Specialty.
she brought her weed.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
does weed-
that's not legal.
Yeah.
Unless it's medical.
What does
so-
we do for you?
Oh, it relaxes me.
Okay.
Except, I get really hungry. You guys have any hot Cheetos?
No.
No. It
Yeah,
also the effects of overdose. It gets you fatigue, disoriented behavior, and possible psychosis.
I'm hungry.
It definitely has psychological dependence. You always feel the need to have your weed with you.
I love weed.
Thank you, Cody.
Thank you so much, Cody.
Thank you. Please
Thank you. You can
go.
Can I have my
No.
weed back?
no.
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 Hey.
So
No. Oh, thank
Peace
you,
out.
Cody. Peace out, Home Scout.
we have now described all the drugs under the 3 categories,
Depressants, stimulants, and hallucinogens.
and you learned all the types of effects, the effects of overdose, and tolerance and dependence. So, long story short, you know all the information, just don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs ever.
Drugs are bad.
Like it
and
says, live drug free.
live drug free.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Fr33 Da H0mi3.